If a man loves me as much as my best friend loves me, like, he would be it. Because she loves me unconditionally. I can tell her all my secrets, cause I know that she gon' keep her. Ain't nothing come between us. Damn, I'm main one. Damn, I'm main one. Yeah, she up in here with me right now. I said that I'm my main one. Damn, I'm main one. Yeah, she know that she my ride or die.
Hey y'all, it's Tasia
and Diamond, and welcome back to
Soulmate Stance. How you guys been this week? Let's just say I'm happy that the week is over. You know, it's Friday night, as we always do. It's been a long, drawn-out week.
Did you practice resiliency this week?
I did. I went to work on my day off. Today's my day off, but I went to work to do some work that I didn't really want to do, and I was resilient in getting over that hump. And I practiced saying no, so you know, that's cool. I moved on my own this week.
Well, maybe I could have had a better story than last week because my story was so boring.
It was. But that's okay.
But when I went to therapy, you know, it's so crazy that my therapist was like, you know, you're like one of the most resilient people that I've ever met. And I was like, wow.
She said that this week?
Yes.
That's good.
Yesterday. I was like, wow, like that's actually crazy because I was talking about being resilient on my podcast. So it wasn't too bad of a word. So hopefully you guys are out there learning how to be resilient because, you know, like I said, you know, if for every setback there is a major comeback. Like, it is what it is. But you have to be resilient. You know, you have to.
Big facts. Just so you guys, in case you guys are running, which you're probably not, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. The no meat thing didn't work out for me. Better like next year. And I also realized that Lent is a Catholic holiday apparently, and I'm not Catholic, so I think I'm in the clear. I think me and Jesus are, you know, still here.
So you gave in? Did you eat spaghetti?
I didn't. Actually, I did. While I was editing, I had some leftover spaghetti that I wasn't gonna eat because I gave up meat, and I said, the army don't pay me enough, feel me? So I ate that, fed it to a mirror too. You know, remember that day? Like, you're really handsome, kids. So yeah, I gave up on that. What else? I had learned to say no. No to the no meat.
I don't think that's how that works.
Self-care. I needed it. One day I will probably try this whole vegan thing that y'all be raving about, but it's just not today.
It's not that bad. I tried it for like a month or so.
No, you didn't try being vegan. You tried not eating meat for a month.
I tried being vegetarian for a month.
Yeah. Beans and noodles. Nobody got time for that. I'm gonna try the keto because I'm trying to like get fit fine before May. Having a bet coming up in May, so I'm trying to like, you know what I'm saying?
Because you know, us broke people can't afford to pay for your body. So.
Right. Sister's still working on her coins to get me there. So until she gets me there, I'm gonna have to get me there.
Yeah, I'm not buying her a body. I'm not buying her a body.
That's what she thinks.
So
I got her bank account information. That's how close we are. Socials and all. I'm about to put you your name, my lights in your name when I move to Texas.
You know somebody just went to jail for that?
Who?
That man on the shade room who tried to pay for his body in somebody else's name.
His body?
He was trying to get some surgery, girl.
Wow.
And put it in somebody else's name.
You remember in Florida, I think, when that little boy went to jail for being a doctor? Or pretending to be a doctor? You don't remember that? He was like an OBGYN, but he had no credentials. He was working at a hospital and everything.
No.
I'm going to eat
How they
his
hire
face.
him?
That's what I'm saying. Black boy. Little black boy. Young as... Who knows what?
I need to get with him and see what we going to do with that. Because I need to go ahead and get on somewhere.
Child.
Period.
Anyways, so this week we're talking about relationships. I know y'all been waiting on it.
Ooh, spicy.
We're just going to jump right on into it, right?
Before we do that,
because
I want to just go ahead and get the word of the week out there.
That's right.
I don't want to save it for last. So this week's word of the week is initiative. So take the initiative this week in doing something you've never done before, or trying something you've never tried before. I don't really necessarily have a story this week, but when I come back,
next week, I'm going to have a story for y'all of how I practice being initiative for the week. So, word of the week, initiative.
Yeah.
Don't forget it.
I need to take that, run with it. You know what I'm saying? Eat it, breathe it, become it.
Yes.
All right. So we are talking about relationships. We're going to jump right into dating. So we had a few things that people want us to talk about. So we're going to start with the stages of dating.
Oh, that's a good one.
How many stages are there to you? And like, how should they go to you?
Okay, there is initial dating, like preliminaries, like, you know.
Got line the team up. Got it. Draft picks. Got it.
Right. Oh, pretty much. If you want to relate it to sports, there you go. You have like drafts. Then you got like
walk-ons.
The starting five, the bench warmers.
Okay.
Then once you get, go to the playoffs, and then the finals. All that. I don't know if that's right, accurate. Don't quote me on that, but whatever. Anyways, no, but seriously. So you have the preliminary dating, courting, trying to figure out each other. Then you have like the exclusive dating. Now we're exclusively dating, just us. And then there is I guess like then that turns into like relationship, like we're seriously relationships. And then if everything works out in a relationship, I would say marriage. Marriage is the end all be all. Like, hopefully. That's where I see it. I'm
gonna have to agree with you on that. I think that it's important to weigh your options, and there's nothing wrong. We don't think there's anything wrong with open dating.
Ooh, let's talk about that.
Because like, if let's say such and such slides in my DM, he's like, "Oh, can I have your number?" I give him my number. We're talking, and then somebody else wants to take me out. I'm supposed to say no because this stranger slid in my DMs? No, I need to weigh all my options. I don't even know if this DM slider is gonna be a hit. You know what I'm saying? So I need to, be free to do whatever it is that I please, because what that's going to do is set me up. I'm holding down DM slider whole time. Mr. Right want to take me out on a date, and I'm being faithful to somebody who's going to turn around and tell me we're not even together. I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to be open with my options.
I agree. And I have a story because, so just the other day I was in the grocery store in Walmart, and I was talking to this young man who used to talk to somebody that I'm very close with. I don't want to put no names or nothing of that such out there. And his problem was like, I stopped talking to her because we were talking and then she went to the movies with somebody else. And I was like, literally looked at him and was like, okay. Like, because there's nothing wrong with that. Especially the advice that I gave that person, where I told them, hey, it's okay to openly date. Like, you can date multiple people, not sleep with, dating. So if you want to go to the movies with John on Monday and then turn around on Tuesday and be at dinner with Sarah, you could do that. whatever your steez is, period. Like, you can openly date, and I feel like as long as you're upfront with that person, like, hey, I am openly dating, I am dating this person, or getting to know this person, so that way that other person knows, like, okay, well, if you're doing it, it's okay for me to, put myself out there to openly date too, to figure out, who meshes well with you, if that makes sense. So, because you don't want to waste your time talking to or dating somebody for 3 months again, and then they're like, oh, well, we're not even together, or oh, this ain't working out for me. Now it's like, I could have spent time, getting to know several people, and then trying to figure out who's going to be best on the path that I'm trying to go on. So it is okay to openly date, but you have to be honest. And if you want to be exclusive with that one person, then you let them know, like, hey, I don't know where you stand, but I'm at a point where I feel like we can be exclusive.
Right. It
can be just me and you, and we can work on just figuring out just the two of us.
Right. And I think a lot of times in like DM sliding or whatever, we kind of get caught up in like, oh, this person likes me, let's see what traits they have. So either we're too like, yeah, no, oh, he said in my DMs, he's not direct, blah, blah, blah. Everyone has their personal preferences, but at the same time, it's like, I think as human beings, we let a lot of things slide. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, he slid in my DMs, we're talking now, he's inconsistent. Maybe it's just because, he slid in my DM, maybe he's working, maybe
or
this
he's
or that.
Busy. Anyway, that's not for that.
Yeah, so.
No, legit. Like, granted, I get people busy. Like, I'm busy. I got a lot going on. I got this podcast, got my YouTube, got work. The army itself is a handful. But you make time for what you want to make time for. If I can make long distance work out, anybody can make anything work out. It's like people say, if Barack got time for Michelle, anybody got time for anybody. So,
come home. Oh, I can't say that. Just kidding.
Where did that come from?
Come home, the babysitter's week. Talking about the president.
Oh,
yeah. I work for him.
Yeah,
so.
but
we ran along.
but yeah, you make time for the things that you want to make time for, or the people that you want to make time for, and even if it's 30 minutes out your day, at least you can say like, hey, I made this set 30 minutes for you, like, let's talk.
Yeah, communication is important. So question from social media: how long is too long to wait for the next step in your relationship?
How long is too...
I'm gonna say when you feel ready, right? Because everybody has their own time clock. So if you are waiting, whether that next step be buying a house or getting married or engaged or whatever, like, only you know what you're capable of tolerating, but don't tolerate it out of fear that as soon as you let go, it will happen. You get what I'm saying? Like, really be honest with yourself. Like, I want to be married 12 months after dating somebody, right? If you are at month 172, that, like, maybe, you know, you should pedal back. I don't even know how many years that is.
But even so, like, it comes along with, too, communicating with that person. Like, if you get with somebody and you're like, okay, these are the things that I'm looking to work for, and it's, you know, getting married, buying a house, having a kid, or whatever order you want to put it in, you know, because I can't tell you which ways. I can tell you, but, you know,
our truth is different than your truth, probably.
Yeah, everybody's gonna, you know, do what they please. So, you know, whatever that is, and you communicated with that person, and you can kind of see initially if that person wants the same things that you want, because then you guys will work toward them together. If you're working toward them but you're not getting that same effort out of that person, then you might want to reconsider. Like, before you even get 12 months down the line, before you even get to your deadline on when you want to be proposed to or whatever else, you might want to reconsider right in that moment. So I'm gonna agree with you and say, it all depends on you, how long you're willing to wait.
Yeah.
How long you are gonna, I guess, put in the time or sacrifice, whatever. So
I'm gonna kind of branch off a little bit. Speaking for what I want in a person, I think your relationship, whether it be romantic, career, friendships, whatever, I think they should have purpose, right? So if you're with somebody and being together creates a purpose or enhances your purpose and that person's purpose, then you should know about the time frame and what you guys are doing, right? But if my purpose is separate from this person's purpose, but we're just together because we have chemistry, which anybody really can have, aside from everything else that you should have, it creates a conflict. So I love you, you love me. I don't love myself, but I love you. You love me and you love yourself, and you're progressing and I'm not, but I want this to happen. I want to be married and I want kids. And then he's looking at me like, okay, but like, when are you gonna do for yourself? When are you gonna, you know, show up in this relationship that we have? And a lot of times we want things to move fast. So as far as, you know, what's too long to wait, sometimes it's all in our head. Sometimes we're not even waiting that long. We just, like, seeing on social media people are getting engaged, and, you know, people are in love, or relationship goes here and there, blah blah blah, but like, we really don't know what goes on behind closed doors, and we don't know if they're gonna be married for 5 years and then get divorced. You know what I'm saying? Just because they look happy now, you have to know for yourself, like, what is it that you want, and then be content in the relationship that you have, because your relationship is not everybody's, and it's not going to be the same, and you shouldn't want it to be the same. You should want it to be special and unique and, like, different. You should want to be able to connect with somebody on a level that is different from everyone else around you. Not that you can't give advice to other people based on what you have, or receive advice from other people in order to better your relationship, but you should want it to be completely unique and great and make you feel comfortable and loved and protected and all those good things. So yeah, I think your relationship should have purpose, and then that will kind of help you with your questions on like, what time, when do I say I love you, blah blah blah, you know, all those good things.
Do what makes you feel comfortable. at the end of the day. Don't let, you know, what the next person is doing, you know, try to pretty much dictate what you got going on. Just do what makes you feel comfortable. Do what works best for you and your significant other.
But don't be out here doing things comfortable because they're comfortable. Do things that are going to benefit you. Don't be like, oh, I love him, he cheat on me, but everybody cheat. Look at the shade room. Like, no, sis.
Nah, sis. Everybody don't cheat.
Yeah, no.
Again,
Well, I mean, no.
shout out to those faithful black men.
That
and women that don't cheat.
I've never cheated on anybody. But it's very rare for me to meet someone who has never cheated.
Which is sad.
It's a selfish world we live in. Somebody said, who makes what official? I think that for me personally, now look, whatever y'all got going on is, as long as you guys are happy, you know, I'm happy for you. But me, I'm not making nothing official with no man. I don't think that. I mean,
I've heard too that relationships work the best when the man loves the woman first. And I feel like that is a very true statement, because the minute you love somebody and you tell that man like, hey, I love you, he's now gonna force himself to say I love you. But if it genuinely comes from him first,
then you know he loves you.
Then you know it, because you didn't say it, you didn't force it, you know. He wasn't forced to say it. So I agree with you. Like, I'm not gonna make anything official. Like, even if it's a situation where the man is like, okay, well, I'm on your time, you let me know when you're ready. I'm gonna let you know, like, hey, at this moment I am ready. So when you're ready to ask again, you can. But I'm letting you know that I'm ready. So
it's something special about a man who shares his feelings and is not caught up in like being prideful, right? So, because we're gonna have a male guest podcast where we ask certain questions and get different perspectives. But just for right now, to think about a man wanting to pursue you, right? And let's say he shoots his shot and he gets rejected or whatever, he should have enough pride in himself that it doesn't affect what he does. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did this, I put it out there, it didn't happen, okay, move on. Not to be hurt or discouraged or anything like that. So when you're dating somebody, or, you know, potentially dating, and I like this person, they like you, if a woman usually already knows what she wants, right? But if I say, hey, I want you, like, I love you, I want to be with you, depending on the type of man that I'm attracting at the time, I can be being open and vulnerable with an opportunist. And I'm not saying that it can't be flip-flopped as well, but if a man tells you that he loves you, not like in the first date, but if he's telling you that he loves you and this is what he wants and he lays it out, then you know that these are the grounds that he stands on, and you can either meet him or you can't. And it can go vice versa too, but for me, like, I need a man to tell me, first of all, I want a man to lead, period, right? So if I'm telling you, hey, I want to be official, and you're like, okay, hey, I want to get married, okay, hey, I want to have kids, okay, that's not gonna work for me. I need somebody that's like, this is the direction that I'm going in. Here's the passenger seat. Here's the help me seat. Here's, you know what I'm saying? I'm allowing you to be a part of what I got going on. Like, that to me is powerful in a way that says, yes, you're a man, but you still have room for your queen, and you're still, you know, making the necessary steps to make sure that the unit.
So, like, a man who allows you to be yourself, but still requires you to be submissive.
Right. Submissive, right? Yeah, so submissive. I
honestly know there's like this stereotype about black women being submissive, but I have no problem being submissive to the right man. Like, I'm not just gonna be submissive to a man that's gonna lead my life anywhere. Like, no. But I will be. I'm actually doing pretty good at that, being submissive. Like, the right, no distance out. But, you know, it's dependent upon the man. I'm guessing that you're not a submissive person?
So my personal take is that as far as submissive goes, I just feel like I've been like really doing everything in my like adult life for a long time by myself. Like, once I got divorced, I just kind of like, you know, went into mommy mode, independent woman mode. So it's hard for me to be submissive. I was just talking to my mom about that earlier today. Like, I'm just not trying to change my life for a man. I'm not trying to do what he thinks I should do. Like, it's really hard for me to even like really, I don't know, maybe it's the type of people I'm dating, I'm not really sure, but
maybe it's your outlook on being submissive, because I'm not saying because I'm submissive that man is telling me what, you need to do what I think you need to do. No.
Yeah, of course.
We are talking, we have come to an agreement together, like, of what the things that we're gonna do, whatever else. Like I said, I'm not gonna be submissive to a man who's gonna lead my life on a path that I did not expect my life to go on, period. But as far as like me being a woman who always makes decisions, always the one who is trying to be in control, that's where I'm trying to scale back.
So I agree with that. I think that that's a good point. I just think that not even just telling what to do, but it's just hard for me to like even wrap my mind around caring what a man has to say about anything, which is bad. That's why I know I'm not ready for a relationship. Like, it's fun, and like, of course I want to be married again one day, but I really think I'm traumatized, even though I don't like just outright admit that. Like, I don't like not trust people or anything like that, but just like, now that I know that forever won't always be forever in every circumstance, like I had my head in the clouds, I just can't do it. But that's neither here nor there. One day I will be submissive, just not today. So
you the right man whenever that right man comes along.
Yeah, I need a man that's gonna drive.
Get her some act right.
Doubt it, but okay. All right, let's move on.
What do you look for in a partner?
Characteristics. So I love black men. I have never dated outside my race. Please don't jump my comments telling me that I should, because I won't. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just personally won't.
Your preference is black men.
My preference is also tall, which is crazy because I'm a good 4'11" on a great day.
Girl,
but I need my man to be like.
Let's be honest.
I am
on a good day, she's like 4'10".
Babe, on a good day, I'm 59 inches. Hold up. Check my height and weight. Check my 5501.
According to the army, yes, because you have to be 4'11".
I can be 4'10".
Whatever, continue.
Haters gonna hate. Anyways, like, the shortest person I've ever dated, seriously dated, was 5'10". And I'm at 5'10" right now. So.
Are you? Because you're single? But okay.
Interest-wise. In my interest.
So
he's about 5'10".
5'10" and above.
Yeah, 5'10" and above. Like a 6 foot, 6'1" is like perfect. Which is crazy because like I'm so short, but like I just love tall men. I just
anything other than 5'2" to you is tall.
Yeah, to you.
Technically, no. 5'2" for me is not tall.
You mean taller than me?
Yes.
Of course, but I said tall, not taller than me. I want them tall. Okay? And I just feel so bad for my baby.
Save the tall men for the tall women. Okay, thanks.
Or catch me if you can. I'm out of there. Hello. Hey, TINYTAEJ. Okay, follow me on Instagram. But I just feel so bad for my baby because he's so small, and I think he got it from me because his dad's like 5'10" on a good day, 5'9", something like that.
He's gonna be short. He's gonna definitely not be taller than 5'10".
Yeah, I don't think so, for sure not. But yeah, he gotta be hilarious because I mean, Shorty's out here winning.
He's charming.
He's my baby, so of course he is.
No,
but
he's charming. He's gonna be cute or whatever, but he gotta come with something else because that's not enough.
What do you look for in a mirror?
Taller than me, for sure. I'm not gonna put a height limitation on it, but
she's 5'2".
I am 5'7", so I definitely like taller than me.
5'6".
Preferably like at least 6 feet.
I'm thirsty, boy.
I will, prefer that. But I have dated a little shorter than that.
A little shorter than what? 6 foot?
Sweet. A little bit, just a tiny bit shorter than 6 feet.
Dated, right?
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know. Do I date?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Regardless,
It doesn't matter.
I'm sitting in a solid 6'1", so that's cool with me.
Her type is her man, so we're gonna move right along.
True, facts.
We don't want nobody to get, beat up.
We do not support domestic violence.
That's right. That's right. What do you expect from your partner while dating them? I expect my car to be washed, cleaned out. I need gas. I need to be fed. I need my head to be rubbed. I need you to tuck me in at night.
As the person who don't even want to be submissive. Like, come on. Like, you want somebody to do all this, you can't even listen to what they got to say?
I will pretend to listen. I'm just kidding. Let me dial back. Because, y'all don't really know.
You asked me the question, let me say what I want to say.
You're taking too long.
Okay, so what I expect of my partner is, one, honesty and transparent. Like, you have to be honest and transparent. Like, that's for facts. Like, regardless. Okay, I'm sorry. You want all these extra stuff? I can wash my own car.
Can you? Because I seen it today.
I can. I just haven't.
You know.
Somebody who's fun and who can make me laugh. So because I'm a lot of times I'm very serious.
So
what?
the question is,
what do I expect? Somebody who's fun.
No, I'm talking about like you expect like your doors to be open. Like how
that's a given. Like why should I say
it's not a given. It's a lot of men out here that ain't opening doors. Andre, it's a lot of them that ain't opening doors.
Okay, sorry that you have to encounter those. But okay, let's just specifically say my man opens doors every door.
So do you expect that?
Yes, like I mean, but every door. So but I expect like
the bathroom door.
No.
The bedroom door. Come on, baby. Let's have a bed. Let me get that for you. And she's not lying. Her man opens every door for everybody. One time we was going.
You're a woman, yes.
Right. One time we was going out, and she was in front of us. So she was in front. Then it was me. Then it was her sister. Then it was her man, because I guess he was closing the doors of the car. I don't know. And I'm like, is the place closed? Like, why are you not walking in? She was like, oh, I don't open it. I said, girl, it's cold outside. Get out the way. Your man opened the door for you.
Because he gets upset when I touch the door. Like, that is an upsetting thing.
Y'all need to do that separately. So,
no.
It's cold outside. I didn't have time for that. I'm an independent
he is
woman.
Regardless, like, so opening doors, that is a thing.
We appreciate
pumping gas, paying for gas. He actually, being that we are long distance, like, he's like, you need to tell me every time he goes to the gas station, because then he cashes out me. Cash out.
Money for gas. To you.
He's not here, so that's the thing.
Shout out to you.
Regardless, like, so that's a given. Like, these are not things that I expect.
You tell him, bro, when you go to the gas station?
Most of the time.
Broke, huh?
No, it's not because I'm broke. Because he gets mad. Like, he'd be like, what did you do today? Oh, I went to this, or, you know, I filled up my tank, whatever. Yeah, you filled up your tank? Like, what do you mean? Like, how did you fill up your tank and you didn't tell me?
Money. Shout out to you, man, because I'm telling you, you know what? I might be submissive to a man. You want to fill my tank up? Okay. Cash out? Okay. Where they at? They got to go to Houston to find these type of people. All right. Comfortability when dating. At what stage in the dating process do you use the bathroom in front of your partner, or pass gas, or take your eyelashes off?
In the beginning.
Keep it real. Keep it 100 from the
100%. Like, I called my man initially when we first started, like, with no makeup, my hair is a mess, with my bonnet on FaceTime. Like, that's the things. Like, if we're gonna use the bathroom, like, he could be using the bathroom, and if I got something to do in the bathroom, I'm gonna go do it, because you're not gonna hold me up.
Well,
period.
That's why you need two bathrooms. So, like, in life.
Okay, if you have, but I mean, I am living by myself in a 1-bedroom apartment, so yeah, I have one bathroom. I don't need two. So if he decides to come in the bathroom while I'm using the bathroom,
but then at this point, he's your man, though.
Okay, you're right. Let me not talk about my man. Let me just pretend like I don't have a man. I do, but I just pretend like that. Don't. I'm gonna say in the beginning, because I'm gonna show you my real me, period, off the bat, so that first of all, in the beginning, as far as using the bathroom and stuff like that, like, we shouldn't. I'm not gonna be in your intimate space like that in the beginning.
This
is
very true. I don't want no poop particles.
But as far as, like, taking my eyelashes off, taking my makeup off, wearing my hair the way I wear my hair, or putting my bonnet on, like, that to me is gonna happen in the beginning, because I'm gonna let you see it, so you can be like, oh, she ain't no catfish. Oh, who is this person? Like, no, like, you need to see it all, so that way you can choose and pick and choose. Like, oh, well, I mean, I seen you without your makeup, I seen you without your eyelashes, I seen you with your bonnet on, and you just not for me. And just, like, you know, I'm gonna put it out there so you can choose in the beginning, so that way you don't think I fooled you.
I think it's hard for me to, like, be so open and vulnerable with people. I don't know why, but anyways, I mean, I don't wear lashes on a daily, so that doesn't bother me. I don't have weaving on a daily, that doesn't bother me. No makeup, bonnet, I'm all for that. But, like, the farting thing, yeah, I'm gonna have to say he's gonna have to go first, because I try to remain ladylike.
Just say, excuse me. Or you could, you know, what I did at first was, you know, hey, babe, I gotta fart. Like, I'm just pre-warning you, just in case it's not going.
He's like,
just in case it smells. Like, yeah. Here it is. I'm putting it out there. Hey, babe, I have to fart.
It's very clear that I am just not.
If you know I'm in the bathroom for a long time, do you know I'm pooping? Like, that just a given. Oh, sometimes I sit there, don't get me wrong, I sit there and scroll my phone sometimes on the toilet. I'm not doing nothing. But if you know I'm in the bathroom for a long time, it's just kind of a given that you know I'm pooping. So if you walk in, that's on you.
When I first started dating my son's dad, and I used to like stay at his apartment.
You didn't poop all weekend?
First of all, it's hard for me to poop and when I'm not in like my own house. So if I stay the night or go somewhere for the weekend, whether it be out of the state or whatever, I usually don't poop. But like when I stayed with him and I had to poop, I would just like run the shower, flush, drop flush, drop flush.
That's too much.
I know, it's way too much, but I was 19 and I was childish. I'm still kind of childish right now, as y'all could tell, I'm sure. But yeah, men usually go first. The men that I've ever entertained have usually went first. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I guess you do it when you feel comfortable. I'm not going out like that in the beginning. I'm not about to go on the day and be like burping and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can just feel my mom slapping the back of the head.
Yeah, like come on, like it depends on. I'm more so like really comfortable in my skin, so I'm just gonna give you the raw, the real.
You're not really like a dirty person. Like you don't really just like burp and fart. It's very few times I've ever heard you fart. So yeah. Can't say the same person.
Because you're dirty.
Alright, we're gonna jump right over to.
Can you stop announcing the segments? Like just easy transition.
Let's talk about social media. Y'all be posting y'all significant other on social media? No, I don't. Do I want to be posted? Yes. You see the conflict I'm having here?
For me personally, certain pictures, yes, and no.
Explain, please.
I'm at the point now where it's like people are so nosy. Like like soon as you put your business out on social media, they're like, oh, who he is. They going through his comments. They might see comments from like weeks ago when we wasn't even dating and trying to piece stuff together. Like, oh, you know, what he got going on here, this girl's commenting here. Like, I don't have time for all of that, and I'd rather just keep my business. Like, people in the world know about him. I mean, if you follow me on social media, you have seen pictures of us. His face might not have been in it. Wizard Kelly, he will be, period.
Emoji face, babe.
I don't even put emojis. Like, Wizard Kelly, crop it out. We getting angles to where his face ain't even included because it's not y'all business. We got. And I mean, if he posts me, he posts me. If he doesn't, he doesn't. As long as, I mean, the world knows about me, that's all that matters. Like, you doesn't have to know everything that we're doing, you know, every place that we're going or whatever else. Like, because
you want to live in the moment.
Yeah, and I've seen it where on social media, just by experience, like, people post you and they can post you all day, other day, all day long, and yet still find time to cheat.
Yeah, I'll be in somebody else's DMs.
Having all somebody, so that social media stuff is not important. Like, because, to me. So, you, again, like I said, you could have somebody who posts you all day, up and day long, and they still doing you dirty on social media. Mm-hmm. So,
factuals.
To me, I'm just gonna say, like, it's not important. I mean,
yeah,
it just depends on what y'all agree upon. Because I have heard people, even older people who are older than me, who are worried about social media. Oh, he don't post me on social media and I post him all the time. Like, you shouldn't be posting to get posted.
That's true. You
like,
shouldn't do anything to get everything.
Yeah, so you should do it because you genuinely, oh, I want the world to know about my significant, I want the world to know about my man, whatever else. Like, then it's just like, well, I must be a secret. There ain't nothing about that. He just probably really just don't want people in his business. Or he probably know that you was talking to one of his homeboys, and he probably really don't want to hear the backlash from it. So, which I've heard that too. I actually seen that on social media.
Then he don't need to be talking to you. Period.
No, I'm saying, like, I've seen that on social media where it was a post, it was a meme that was going around and was like, oh, girls really wonder why we don't post them on social media, but it's because
then why are you talking to me?
You used to be a thought back in the day.
So why are you talking to me?
Because they are.
I know a guy.
They're looking past the fact that you're not, but they don't really want to post.
Can't be. I would never. Again, I just have a hard time like doing anything that I used to do in a relationship. So clearly, I need some more healing, more than I thought. But we'll talk about that later. I don't post people on social media that I'm talking to. First of all, I don't have a man, so because there's nobody to post. But even people that I be talking to or interested in, You'll never be my man crush Monday.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a challenge for me because my man's birthday is coming up, so I do want to give him a special.
We gonna see. It's gonna be a shout out.
Actually, I already got an idea of how I'm gonna take the picture, so you guys, it can still be my business, but just knowing.
And you don't have to be all up in our business.
Just for my man to know that I appreciate him, you know.
Even the Jalapeno Business segment that we be doing, like, the business is out there. We ain't looking for it. So it's important to keep some things to yourself, I think.
What about like pictures that your man like on social media? Like you gon' what you controlling what he like? What he
so
see?
me?
What you got?
It depends, right? So we asked this question on Instagram. A lot of people was like, yeah, I'm tripping off what they like. The other half was like, it's never that deep. But it just depends. Like, I'm all about respect. So if you're liking like half naked pictures, or you know, them little Twitter porns that be out there, like, I'm gonna feel some type of way. Like, what is there to like about that? Why is that even like eye gate type things? You get what I'm saying? But if it's just normal stuff, like, I mean, a regular normal picture, even if I don't necessarily know the girl or whatever case may be, I'm not gonna trip, I don't think. But again, I don't have a man, so I don't know. Would you be upset if your man was following like his exes on social media?
No.
Or girls he busts down on social media?
No. It is that, like, what is it? Okay, cool. Because I can, to me, it's like, that is not important to me. Like, you know, you're gonna like what you like, and that is what it is. It's a picture, like, regardless. Like, trust me. Actually, I'm not gonna go there.
Can he talk to girls that he used to talk to?
What do you mean talk to?
Like, hey, how's it going? How's it been? So
no.
What they following each other for?
I mean, you could follow each other, but that doesn't mean, if he's going to look for them, that's different. But if he just follows them and just didn't go back to unfollow them once they got done doing whatever they're doing, that's another thing.
Okay, so he following his exes. They post a picture, and it's like a funny picture or a place that he remembers, and he's like, oh snap, I remember blah blah blah. How you been?
No, like, now putting a laughing emoji, okay, cool. But you don't gotta ask how she been. She look good. You can see her social media. Like, she looks fine. But at the same time, I'm the type of person, like, I can't see who my significant other, what pictures he likes on social media, because I'm not going out there to look for it. Like, you really have to scroll through the whatever you need to do to find it. Like, you know, I'm not doing that. Like, so I don't care that much.
This is a real podcast.
What?
You just
What?
all right, so
I'm confused.
Me too.
What are you talking about?
You don't go out your way to look for stuff?
I'm not.
Okay.
Did I go on my way to look for something?
Did you?
On social media, I don't go on my way
I
to look
internet.
at
The internet.
I am not going on my way to look at who pictures my significant other.
Y'all know back in the day when I used to be on Facebook, you could like type in the name and then like pictures, and it would come up with the name of all the pictures that this person liked or whatever. That's crazy. Social media is here for us lurkers.
Yeah, I'm not going to lurk to see who pictures he liking. Like, granted, we have mutual followers, so I do see certain pictures when I'm scrolling down that he has liked because we have mutual followers. Like,
yeah, for sure. Me, I don't want my man to follow none of his exes unless they're cool. Like, sometimes you are cool with your exes. You could be friends with them. Certain situations, we'll talk about that next time. But like, if they're cool and like they didn't have no bad blood or whatever case may be, and as long as he's not like super involved, like still with her family and stuff like that, or as long as it doesn't make me feel uncomfortable, I don't care who he follows, really.
That's what I'm saying. So it doesn't make me feel uncomfortable. Now, if he's like checking for her, literally checking for her every day, like that's a problem.
What if he's like, you know, you break up people and they're like, you know, I'm always here for you, you can call me whenever. And what if he like said that to her and she like takes it off, like, oh, you said you'd always be here for me, so I need to talk.
Okay, now he has to let her know, let's revisit, because that's not what it is.
Okay.
Period.
Okay. How do you feel about going through their phones and their social media accounts and things of that nature?
I necessarily don't. Okay.
Well,
it's circumstantial.
Okay.
A lot of times, like, to me, like, if I'm going to go through your phone, and then people might see it as, oh, well, you don't trust me if you go through my phone. It's not that. Like, sometimes I just need validation.
You know, make sure everything's everything. Check up.
Right.
You know,
because people can tell you so much, but sometimes people are not as transparent as they may see.
Right.
So, to me, it's just like a validation thing. But I'm not sneaking to do it. I'm going to let you know, like, let me get your phone.
But
if you ask for what, oh, I just want to go through it, I'm gonna let you know. Like, I'm not gonna do it behind your back.
Right.
I'm gonna let you know, because in the past I have done it behind your back, and then it causes more issues. But I feel like if I'm being upfront with you, and I'm really need to be being transparent with it, and if he wants to do the same, because I let it be a mutual thing. If you would like to go through my phone, hey, you can have it. But I'm at the stage at this point where I'm not going through phones, and I'm not going through social media, or no, we're not going to do that, because we have a very, very, very good understanding about a lot of things. So there's no need.
Great. I don't know how I feel about going through phones. Like, I don't necessarily do that when I have the opportunity, when it presents. I see. I get nervous. Like, I get the phone in my hand, I'm like, okay, what do I look through first? Like, it's not pre-planned. So then I just, like, get nervous because I don't want him to see me going through the phone. I know you said, like, you say up front, but I feel like if I'm telling you, hey, can I see your phone? You know, I feel like that would prompt the person to be like, okay, I know she's going through my phone, so let me make sure everything is good. Let me clear it out. And so I'm not here for that. I don't know.
But I'm saying, like, if I'm saying to you, like, right in this moment, like, hey, let me see your phone. Like, you can't clear it if I'm asking for you in this moment. If you clear it in my face, then that's going to be a problem. Like,
right.
What are you hiding?
What if there's nothing in there then? But now you know that I do regular checkups, so it's always clear.
But I don't do regular checkups. I'm just asking.
I'm talking about for me. That's why I don't do it. Like, I just keep the phone away from me altogether.
I mean, I guess they could, but my thing about it is, if you went through it and they didn't clean it at that moment,
then you good.
Yeah.
But if me, if I was a cheater and I didn't clear my phone and you asked me for it, I'm not giving it to you. So you just have to be mad about nothing that you know.
Okay, and at that point, now we got bigger issues because...
Yeah, bigger issues, but you're not going to break up me because you haven't seen anything. Probably not.
At this point, I don't need evidence.
That's true.
Perception is reality.
That's true. That's very true.
I don't need evidence. Like, perception is reality. Like, oh, you want to do the most about it, letting me hold your phone? Okay, cool. Sometimes I just want to see if you're going to give it to me.
True that. It's a test.
But I feel like it's better that I ask you than to me and sneak into it. I'm a sneaky person.
That's true.
Let me just ask you for it.
I'm about to go test my team, see what's going on.
I'm not trying to test my man. Like, it is what it is. What's done in the dark will always come to light, regardless if I'm checking for it or not.
This is true.
And in fact, that people talk. We're in this day and age. As much as you might not think it, people do talk. And the way women talk.
Somebody gonna come to you as a woman.
I'm coming to you. Your man was. Now I'm gonna need receipts. Give me all the receipts, because I'm not even coming for you. I'm gonna come for my man.
Facts. Facts. All right.
Period.
Dress codes in relationships.
Ain't no dress code, babe.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear what I want. I'm gonna be respectful, but if I'm not, then that gives you the opportunity to just, like, not rock with me, because, again, I have a hard time just, like, changing everything for men. And then, you know what it could be? Just not the right man. Like she said, like, I just need somebody to, like, really, like, give me that safe place to, like, be myself and let my guard down. And I just don't have that right now. But yeah, I'm not. First of all, I don't even dress provocative on a regular.
But it was like, what's provocative? Like, okay, so to me, I have like this rule. Like, back then, back in the day, like, I didn't really put it to mind. But now I have, well, not even now, but more recently, like college and up, I've had this rule. Like, when I have long legs, so if my legs are out, then there's like nothing else out. If my cleavage is kind of out, then everything else is covered. You know what I'm saying? So if your back is all out, then everything else should be covered. So you should pick one. Like, don't have everything just all out there. But at the same time, I'm in a point where I don't like to be boxing. So I don't want a man to tell me, oh, you can't wear that, you can't wear this, you can't wear this, or whatever else. I want you to be as, like, you're so comfortable with me being me that you know that if I'm wearing something, you like, damn, my girl look good. Like, yes, like, I don't want to, dim her light because she's standing next to me, like, we look good together, regardless of what she got going on. So I know there was this thing about, like, thong bikinis, you know.
How do you feel about that?
I never wore thong bikini because in past relationships it was an issue, like, oh, your butt's not gonna be out or whatever else. But the relationship that I'm currently in, my man is like, yeah, I love that. Like, I don't see why not. Like, you're with me, we're on the beach together, it looks good. Like, I don't see why you cannot wear it. You have the body to wear it. Like, you know, do it, you know, whatever you want to wear. But at the same time, he's like, you know, he's not controlling either. Like, what, oh, you can't wear this, you can't wear that. Like, you know, whatever. I do ask for his opinion. How do you feel about this, babe? Like, you know, before I buy this, how do you feel about this? Like, you know, because at the same time, like, even though I'm going to wear what I want, I still want to be respectful to my relationship and to myself.
Right.
So
now, if you have a girl who's like just wearing whatever, then that just tells you more about how she feels about herself than you. You get what I'm saying? But I just, in general, don't like being told what to do. But I don't dress any type of way like normally. Like, I'm one of them people that really believes like that I'm a mom and that I just can't wear certain stuff. Everybody's not like that, and that's cool. Like, body positive or morale positive, moral, whatever y'all got going on, that's fine. Like, I'm all there for that. But there's just certain things I won't do now that I'm a mom, because I have a son who's gonna hopefully marry someone who resembles his mom in every aspect, and I feel like I'm a pretty good woman and I'm still growing, and, you know, just trying to be the best version of what a woman can be for him to see, so that he can like use that as an assessor when he starts dating, because he ain't bringing no hood rats home.
And another thing too, my body, like, I noticed, like, when I was more skinnier, like, I can get away with a lot more than what I am thicker. And what I mean by that is, like, I look back at pictures where certain items, like, I would wear as a dress that, like, if I put it on right now, it would literally be a shirt on me. And it's like, I can't wear that as a dress anymore. So, like, certain things look good on certain people. Like, you know, to me, certain outfits look appropriate for slimmer women than it does for a thicker woman. You know, that's just, like, you know, I was in the mall one day with my friend who is slimmer than me, and she was like, oh, you should get this because this looks good. And I'm like, no, that actually would look better on you because you are slim. I was like, I have too many, Trish, I have too many curves to
you trying to make sure.
Too many curves for this certain type of outfit. And it was like a really like nice dress, but it was tight and it was like short. And I'm just like, actually, I think it was something, I don't know, whatever it was, I was like, I just have too much to put into this outfit. I feel like it would look better on a slim person. But I mean, I want everybody to be like comfortable in their skin, to be able to wear what they want to wear, like, you know, whatever makes you comfortable, like, and that is what it is. Like, but as you say, like, when I noticed too, like, back then I was more so like trying to get likes on Instagram or whatever else, even though I'm not even trying to be an Instagram girl.
Booking in my bio.
I don't even want to be famous or nothing. I don't even want too many people to know who I am. But now it's like, I get more likes for just my natural hair and my face than I do for even putting my body out there. So
yeah, and you just really, what it boils down to is being comfortable with the consequences that come from your outfit choice. If he wants to break up with you, let him go. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're comfortable and you're happy, you know, you can't change people and how they feel. So if somebody's not comfortable with what you're doing with your life, then you just may have to just let them go.
And there's a certain thing about compromise, but then there's a certain thing too about,
you don't lose yourself.
Yeah, like, I was watching that segment. I'm trying to think of the word that they said. It doesn't matter.
There used to be a saying that said, like, when you appreciate a flower or love a flower, you water it, you don't pick it. Like, take it from its environment. And I think that's important when going into any type of relationship, so that you don't, you know, lose yourself. You don't dial back from who it is that you really are, or what you're called to do, or, you know, just a part of your growth and all that. Like, don't allow people to put their opinions of you on you if you don't even have those. You know, our convictions are not the same. So I might feel like I should be doing this and I should be doing that, and then somebody might feel like I should be doing something else. But it should only come from literally you, your creator, you know, whom you believe in, and then the people that love you in your circle that can actually give you constructive criticism to help you and push you towards your goals and purposes.
So the word I was looking for, it was a podcast that I seen on Kevin's stage. I know you watched him too, but him and his wife was talking about compromising and accommodating, like the difference between compromising and accommodating. Where they were saying, like, when you compromise, both people lose something in order to come to a mutual agreement. So they say, like, if we're doing this, and we set a budget, but you know, you're like, oh, let's do $2,000, and I'm just like, oh, let's do 1,000. The compromise would be let's do 1,500. Like, so now I have to put more, and you have like, I have to put less. That's the compromise. But to accommodate is to like, you're like, oh, let's do 2,000. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever you want. That's accommodating your partner. So
right.
there's a difference between, you know, accommodating and compromise. So yeah, I agree.
So we got a question in our DMs that we wanted to open up to the public. We'll give our like opinions on it, but then we want y'all to tell us what y'all think in the comments, right? So the question is,
our inbox, whatever,
inbox,
or email,
whatever
makes you comfortable. If you don't want people to know it was you, we're not gonna put you out here.
Why do we inadvertently keep dating the same guys even when we're dating different people? So basically choosing the same types. So like, I guess, you know, to word it differently is like, you get with somebody and they're not what you want them to be, but their characteristics is what you're looking for in other people. So why is that, in your opinion?
You get comfortable with that type of person, that type of, I don't know, it got to be something. I think it's like kind of something within too, like, you know, that you're looking for. Like, you are, no matter how much you're trying to get away from it, it's just like something in you that is like, this is the type of person that makes me comfortable, even though they're like bad for me. But this is a new person, they look different, you know, they talk different, they got different things going on about their life, but this one aspect or two aspects are the same all around. So I think it's just like something within, like,
I think it has to do with not knowing your worth or what you deserve, right? So sometimes your environment kind of shapes your mindset into thinking that, like I said earlier, all men cheat. So if my man is cheating, this is just normal, this is just what we're going to do, this is what I have to deal with, and that's not true. Sometimes we limit ourselves in a box to the type of people that we allow to be attached to us, whether that's relationship or career or friendships or family, whatever. I think we have to be very important about finding out who we are and then protecting it by all means necessary. So that means things that make us comfortable are usually not good for us. Like, we usually grow outside of our comfort zones anyways. So we have to push ourselves to get there. And if whomever you're attaching yourself with, whether it be, you know, friendships or relationships or whatever, they're not pushing you to be uncomfortable in order to grow, then you have to dead that where it's at. So to be dating the same type of people, you have to identify what that spirit is that you're dealing with. So I know for me, for a long time, it was like the spirit of rejection, just from like growing up in my childhood and just being different all around. I feel like different from my siblings, different in school, different from my friends. It's just different. So I always had this like, I need to be accepted type of feeling, which allowed me to be with people who didn't look the same and they didn't seem the same, but they all were fighting the same things. Like, people attached to me that are like super needy, that have brokenness. They're like attached to my brokenness, like a magnet. So in order to change or flip the script, or really, because, you know, we all have our ideas of what type of man. I don't think anybody says, oh, what type of man do you want? Oh, I want one that cheats on me and like hits me upside the head from time to time. Like, I don't think, you know what I'm saying? But we get 50% of what we ask for, and so we just take the other 50, whether it be junk or garbage or whatever. And that's not what we're called to do. We get comfortable in thinking that this is all that it can be, and that's not true. So it just takes that discipline of learning to be alone until you get, you know, the 80-20. I don't think anybody's 100%, but if you get an 80, that 20 shouldn't be detrimental to your health, your purpose, nothing. It should be like little things that you guys can work through, because you're still individuals and you're going to go separately but together, if that makes sense. Like, you're going to build, you should be building together in order to, you know, leave a legacy for your kids, or a legacy, you know, for this world to see. Everything that we do is for other people, not necessarily in a, oh, look at me, I'm doing this. But when you plant seeds in the earth to be better or the best version of yourself, it shifts the atmosphere, everything that's attached to you and connected to you. So it's important to have purpose when you're doing those things. So that's why I think that women kind of go for the same guys, because I just feel like you either don't know better, you don't know your worth, or you're just comfortable and you think that's what you deserve. That's not true.
I'm just going to agree with that. Like, period. You covered it all. So
thank you very much.
Get up in your business. All of
jalapeno
in your business, like spice. So I know, like, okay, just in terms of relationships. We're gonna do healthy or toxic?
Let's do toxic first.
Oh, okay. So some toxic relationship that we've seen that's like trending on social media is the Soulja Boy and Big Draco and
Draco
Nia. So what I've seen is like, I guess they were going through like the marriage boot camp or whatever else, and how he was abusive and he wasn't really like present in the relationship or whatever else. But then today there was a post about how he proposed to her somehow, and sis said yes, you know,
on TV.
Yeah, but then she backdoor and said like, we're not together, we didn't get married.
That was old. Yeah.
It's old, the filming is old, not extra. So my question is like, why is it that women are settling for the I'm just so ready to be married that they'll marry anybody who asks kind of thing? Like, oh, I want it so bad, but I don't care if he does A, B, C, and D to me, but because he's gonna give me a ring and I can show my ring off to social media, I'm gonna say yes.
Again, I think it just has to do with like not knowing any better, because like Nia and Soulja Boy have been like really going around in circles for a minute. And again, so sometimes that's really all you think that you know, right? People get stuck in the cycle of time wasted because they don't want to waste time, but they're really wasting time because you know when someone's not for you. Like, you know, don't get me wrong, God works in mysterious ways, but he's not a God of confusion. So ultimately, you know, if you are with somebody that you're not supposed to be with, God is still gonna have his plan come to pass. So whether it be your husband drop dead, or he cheat on you so you'll leave him because you know you wouldn't leave him any other way, like whatever he has to do to make sure that you reach purpose and connect with who he has for you will happen. So like, you know, Nia and Soulja, they've been going around for a minute. Look at Kim Bella and Jules, he's in jail, she's pregnant, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like all this time,
he waited so long to marry her,
all this time, all this time. And you know, what if they're not the one? And then people get like, oh well, you know, I've invested so much time, blah blah blah. Look at Sierra and Russell. You don't have to.
The time to me does not matter at all. You could be with somebody for 6 months and know like that's the one, and you could be with somebody for 2 years and be like, why did I even waste 2 years of my time with this person? Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, so to me, time does not matter.
Yeah,
like,
and it's easier.
Granted, you should be doing things with a purpose. Like, you shouldn't be spending 6 months of your time just like, oh, what you doing? What's your favorite color? But like, you know. All of these things you should be like doing things with a purpose, like, you know. So in 6 months, like, oh, like we've been doing this like with a purpose for 6 months, and it's like I want to marry this girl.
Exactly. So you know, Sierra dropped Future, and 12 months later, or started dating Russ. 12 months later, they're married.
But then we don't really know the time. We only know the time frame literally because of what social media put on there.
That's what she said.
12 months.
12 months, no sex. Then they got married. I mean, other people are 2 years, no sex, whatever the case may be. Look at freaking Megan and Devon. Not that these are just like the people to admire, or, you know,
saying that they got
it all right or whatever. Yeah. Right, you can do it whichever way you feel necessary, whichever God leads you. But my point is, their time wasn't freaking 8 years of being a girlfriend. You get what I'm saying? Like,
or being cheated on and being beat on.
Exactly.
Everything else. Like, oh, it's okay to, you know, hold somebody down without them cheating on you. Like, you could hold them down when they don't have it all. Like, you know, this man, you know, and I'm just not saying with the potential, but he got goals and he's working towards his goals, but he just don't have it yet.
Yeah.
You can hold him down like that, but
it's 9 times 10 you don't have it yet either.
Right, but to hold somebody down who's beating you and cheating on you, whatever, that ain't real. Like, that's not realistic. And time invested, like, I was one that was big on that. Like, oh, I didn't put so much time in, I don't want to start over, I don't want to let it go. Period.
Snip,
because the next person that comes along or whatever else, like within the short amount of time that y'all are together, not all in all cases, but the short amount of time, and when you're with the right one and they show you like they're for real about you, and it's a different, like, you really have to let go of all the toxic traits that you're used to previously, because this new person is like it, and they're the bomb.com.
And you will get it. Like, you will get that person that's for you as long as you're working on yourself. Like, you have to indulge in who you are in order to get to what you want. Like, it's not just gonna come, because if you get what it is that you want, you're not ready for it, you'll fumble. Like, you are going to drop it. Like, you're not going to be able to sustain it. Anything that you get on your own, you have to sustain if it's not given from God. And we really are not good at doing things in our own strength. So,
and to my ladies, period, it's not always about a man. Yeah, like you said, work on yourself. And to my fellas, like, make sure you got it all together, or, you know, majority of it before you come to a woman, especially a woman who got it, period. If you see her, she's in her bag, she's doing what she's doing, she's working on her goals or whatever else. You see this, don't come with the bare minimum. Come with the whole table, your own table. Y'all put your tables together and it be like this great feast.
Right.
You know, not the half, oh, I got a chair. Nah, don't just pull up a chair to my table.
Yeah.
And same for ladies, like, come with your own table so that man can be like, oh, she really about it. Like, it should be you know, a two-way street. Don't just expect the man to just do everything, and then men don't expect the woman to be your mama.
Right.
Because and then 9 times out of 10, she probably ain't even good to you either.
Exactly. So, because I have a son, so I'm here for men as well. Like, make sure that you are ahead of the game. Like, don't just, I got everything I need as a man, I'm just going to find any woman. Like, again, purpose is important. You need to connect with somebody who's going to help you be a better man. You get what I'm saying? Don't get with no toxic, bitter, still broken woman. She needs to work on herself. You know what I'm saying? At that stage in life, she's not going to be beneficial to what you got going on. She'll be detrimental, and you don't want that.
And what I seen from Will Smith, when he was talking about Jada, how it's, you know, he was like, I'm not her happiness. She's her own happiness. I'm my own happiness. And then we come together and be happy. Like,
exactly.
Like, nobody should be the source of why you're happy. They just add to why you're happy.
Which brings us to our ending assignment for the week, right? So we're going to focus on self-love and self-care. So this week, I want everybody that tunes in to do something for themselves, whether it be going to the movies, getting your nails done, reading a book, buying a book, buying something for yourself that you actually really, you know, want, or something that actually benefits you, makes you feel better, comforts you, gives you a sense of peace. And then I want you to, like, find different ways to do that. So it won't be the same way. So it won't be spending money all the time, because that can, you know, be your downfall, etc., etc. But just really practice loving yourself so that when other people love you, it's not like foreign, which is something that I had to deal with. So I'm giving you all that assignment. Take
some free advice, some free things. Do some yoga in home. There's a lot of yoga videos on YouTube that I like, are very beneficial. And also to the meditation apps, like 5 minutes before you go to work, 5 minutes before you get out the bed, 5 minutes before you go to sleep, is, trust me, it is very beneficial.
Yeah, practice mindfulness, drink water,
or wine,
or both. And, you know, just get your mind right, because it all starts there. Like, your mind is so powerful. People don't realize that. And then your mind, your heart, mind, body, and soul. You know what I'm saying? So, self-love, self-care, do something for yourself, treat yourself.
And be on the lookout for part 2, because we're not done. Like, there's no way we can fit everything into one episode.
Y'all killed us with these relationship questions. I know y'all need some help.
Help!
I'm charging.
Help her!
So hit my DMs if you want to. You're going to get an invoice back.
All right, well, peace out, loves. Until next time.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, share.
Like, what is it? Like, share, and subscribe.
Love
tell
y'all.
your friends, tell your mom, tell your brothers, your homeboys, or whatever else. Like,
forget the daddies.
And the daddies, yes.
See y'all later.